Something that I've been wanting to do for a little while now is create some sort of just like an icebreaker video for people that are hopping into Dokkan for the first time, or even just thinking about it. Before the 7th year anniversary, I literally knew nothing about this game. When my brother would show me it, and I'd be showing him MUI on like the 4th anniversary of Legends, I'm showing him the sick MUI and Dragon Fist Goku, and he shows me, bubbles and stuff on the screen. I kind of just zone out. But that was before I ever played the game and knew anything about it. 4th anniversary ends, I still got a gambling addiction to scratch, and I'm like, you know what, let's hop into this, let's check out Dokkan. They got a 7th anniversary going on, they've got some cool units. I think it's a God duo and GT duo, like how much better could this be, right? Great timing. And, thanks to Twitch chat, because it is a crazy game. Like, if I downloaded it off stream and tried getting into it, without a friend or somebody showing me the ropes and showing me why they love it, etc., teaching me the game a bit, it can be a little difficult, because 1, I don't like reading, 2, I don't really remember the tutorial much, because I was kind of like spamming through it to get to the summons, gambling addiction, etc. Legends, you know how it goes. But yeah, once we got to the summoning and stuff, I didn't know how to actually play the game. But thanks to Twitch chat, thanks to, the people who were watching me play and stuff, the people that played for 7 years, they taught me the game, they showed me the ropes. So that's kind of what my goal here is, essentially, just kind of to show you why I love the game so much, show you the best parts about Dokkan, and maybe even teach you just the super basics of it. You look at a key field, you see 3 characters on the screen, you're like, what's going on right now? Even if it's just from a viewing perspective, But yeah, Dokkan is just, it's a great game. It's a PvE game, which means it's a lot more chill than always stressing on PvP and stuff. Another thing to point out is Dokkan is not for everybody. It's not surprising to say. There's different genres of games, and, it's for different types of people. So some people might enjoy it, some people might not, and it is what it is. I love the animations in the game. I love the OSTs. Oh my gosh, the music that you get with, like, new characters and stuff. Like, Dokkan just has literally the best music ever. Again, lined up with the great animations and my just general love for Dragon Ball too. It's all just perfect. And with 8 years on the game, if you're curious, it is very free to play friendly, in the sense that with 8 years of content, there's a lot of free to play stones to get. Stones are the things you use to summon for. Oh, and by the way, I should point this out. I'm kind of going into this video with the perspective that I'm explaining this to someone who has no idea what Dokkan is. So, I'm hoping that somewhere along the line, this is an icebreaker for at least 1 or 2 people and gets them into the game, or they're trying to get into it, and this video, gives them a little push, So I'm going to be talking about things in the simplest of terms. Maybe you'll enjoy that. Maybe it'll be a little entertaining seeing us break down Dokkan in its simplest form. But yeah, anyways, great animations, great soundtracks, like, oh man, it's just a great time. You can make some great teams. With the newest releases that we got during the Worldwide, we've got like these awesome Dokkan exclusive animations, which they've done before. They've made like a father-son Gohan character, for example, where Goku never died. So it's really cool. Like, the Dokkan exclusives really make this game awesome. If you're a Dragon Ball Heroes fan, they actually do yearly Dragon Ball Heroes banners. More just a collector's thing. They're not the worst units in the game, but since it's only yearly, it's a little unfortunate there. But it's really cool that they even just do that at all. So I'm going to be kind of explaining this in the sense that people watching this may have never played Dokkan before, or maybe just getting into it and really don't even know how the game works, etc. And again, maybe even people that just want to watch it and understand what they're watching a little bit more. Or maybe even a video that you can send your friend and be like, here, bro, this is why I love Dokkan. Maybe you'll like it. Here, I don't want to teach you. Here, watch this video. Maybe this will teach you something. Dokkan for dummies, But essentially, in its basic form, you're making a 6-man team. It is a 7-man team. Don't get confused. So every character has a leader skill. And we're not going to be diving into the numbers and stuff and all that. We might do another video after this if you guys do want, where we can actually dive into, like, the best leader skills, the numbers and things, but I don't want to overcomplicate things. I want to keep it simple and fun, right? But anyways, yeah, every character has a leader skill, but you only activate the leader skill of that character. So for here, we have Piccolo, right? And we're going to be doing a superhero team. Pretty cool. I feel like this is going to be, I don't know, this team kind of gives me like starter kit vibes. Like, you get everything here. You get active skills, you get intros, you get a taste for like the links, perfect links, just like, a great team here. This is a great example team. Pretty good support characters, and then really bad characters that we're going to see. But yeah, essentially what you're doing is you're making a 6-man team. It is a 7-man team because our leader here, Piccolo, as you'll see here, let's go into event here. So also, another thing I want to point out about this game is I hate the UI. I feel like this is something that really prevents people from loving this game, because When I first started playing, I didn't understand. I didn't understand what I should be doing. Obviously, you would think this is the main story where you're going to get a ton of stones. I mean, that's true, but this is the main story where you're going to get so many stones and stuff. And then, like, for an example, the event we're going to do, if you go to challenges, these are like the main events, but it's also smushed in with like easy A stuff, which is just, it's like Zenkaiing a character. It's like you're never going to do it after you do it the amount of times you need to. Whereas, you know, you scroll a little bit down the line and you've got the event we're going to do here, which is these fighting legend events. So the Vegeta's the hardest one, then there's GT Goku. We're going to be diving into the basic of the basics here, fighting legend Goku. I feel like if you're getting into Dokkan for the first time, this is what I was put through for my first test, so this is what I would invite you to do. Fighting Legends Goku, you go through every stage of Goku, every form of him. It's really awesome. It's really fun. It's not super challenging. It's a great way to ease people into the game, show you the ropes. You know, it's a pretty long event too, so you get to see, like, you know, some characters are turn-based, so you got to get to a certain turn in the game, and yeah, this really helps with that. Really lets you see every part of the character in that sense. But yeah, so as you can see here, with our 6-man team, we're getting our friend leader skill because, you know, we're going to want, we have 2 leaders and, you know, we're going to buff the whole team. That doesn't matter, but that's why we have 2 Piccolos, right? We're never going to have, I only have 1 Piccolo here. I'm never going to have 2 of them on the team, but with the leader, we will have 2 on the team. So yeah, it's going to be, this is how the team is going to look. We're going to use the superhero team. And yeah, like I said, this team is going to give you a great example of a lot of things in the game. There's tons of other mechanics and things, again, that we can dive into in other videos, but for keeping it super Dokkan friendly here, super new player friendly, yeah, this is a perfect example team of what you want to do in Dokkan, what you're going to be doing in Dokkan here. So yeah, let's dive into this, the Fighting Legends Goku event. I promise you, this is a very, very, very easy event for this team, just because of how old it is, essentially. But, you know, it could still be a challenge if you're a brand new player, you know, if you don't know what you're doing, you know. But yeah, and then as far as like this map goes, you can kind of just ignore this for the most part. Some stages it kind of matters, but all in all, realistically, like, again, bare bones of things, this doesn't matter. This overall view doesn't really matter at all. So let's go ahead and dive into this. In certain events it might, but in like the just boss events like we're doing, that's just nothing. So here we go, we're getting the intros off. So yeah, essentially some characters, not all of them, have intros. One time, once they enter the game, we got Gohan coming in, exclusive music, oh, and Piccolo to follow him up. So, you know, music, we get buffs on certain intros, most intros, but not all. So yeah, we want to get the intros off. We want to do it. Now, another thing to keep in mind is you can skip these if you're that type of person. If you really want to, you can turn them off, and you can get the buffs from the intros without the intro playing, just because people asked that. I was wondering for a while. But yeah, and now we have Piccolo's amazing OST, original soundtrack, playing in the background. So yeah, let's go ahead and break this down, right? What are we looking at here? This field of spheres. This is our key, right? As you can see, there's this ring around Gohan here, and we want to fill up this ring with the key. If I click on this, it's going to show us that, oh, we're getting an ultra super attack. Let's use Pan for an example because she doesn't have an ultra, right? So if we get the key here, she's getting her super attack. Because these characters are the LR rarity, only these characters have this. They have an ultra super on top of their super attack. So, as long as we can, so with Pan here, right, we're literally just getting it up to the max that we can do. It's going to cap out there. So that doesn't matter. She's just getting her super attack. So for Gohan, we can do this, and we're just getting the super attack. As you can see, the ring's only going up to there. Or we can go for this left side, and boom, we're getting the ultra super, which is obviously, why would you not want to go for the ultra most of the time? We can dive into that another time, because it doesn't matter sometimes. Anyways. We want to keep this super simple, super basic. We're just having fun, right? And then when it comes to the attacks and stuff, so Goku's attacking first here. So what you're going to want is your super defensive unit. You can click on the wheel here, open up your stats. As you can see, Piccolo's got the best defense, 300,000 defense here compared to, obviously, we don't want Pan, who's going to be in the first slot taking the most damage there. So this is a little weird to explain, but if we go into the Ultra Supers, right, if we go into their super attacks, we're raising our attack and defense once we activate this attack, right? Once it's our turn to attack and we do that, we greatly raise our defense. I think most characters, you want to see attack and defense, or at least defense, getting raised on that. Some don't have it. That's kind of what sells on some characters. That's what makes them bad. But anyways, so even though Piccolo has 300,000 defense here, once he gets off his super attack, once he performs it, it's going to amplify it. It's going to greatly raise it, which is like a 100% because it's great. it'll amplify it like crazy. So that's just something to keep in mind. So because Goku's attacking before we're supering, he is actually hitting us for our 300k defense. But since that's the only slot that he's going to attack first, Goku, then we don't have to worry about like Pan and Gohan in any other slot, because that means they're going to super attack before they attack, if that makes any sense. Again, best way to teach is to show. So we're going to do this. We're going to give Piccolo all those key spheres there. Gohan is unfortunately not getting his Ultra Super. You know, it happens. And that's what it'd be like. And then we'll go ahead and just give Pan her purple key spheres there. And again, it doesn't really matter the colors for the most part. You do heal off of the same colors and stuff. Colors matter just in the sense that it gives you more and heals. That's literally it. Otherwise, it doesn't matter too much. And unless the character's passives call for it. But yeah, there's Piccolo's Ultra Super attack hitting for 10 million, and because it's yellow, critical. So yeah, he one-shot Goku. As you can see there. Oh, and then we're getting the Gamma's intros. So yeah, this is, again, a great team for examples. I think we're going to have Gamma 1 on rotation here. Let's see. Oh, and then, oh yeah, there we go. This is great, because I'll be able to give you guys an example of links here. These guys are a perfect example for links. Because again, links are important, links matter, right? So as you can see here, Piccolo's just getting off Fierce Battle, right? If we leave him in first slot, oh, by the way, I should mention this. Because of this third slot here, so first slot and second slot, they're going to always be here, right? Next rotation, because you can look at your rotations here. It's a little confusing. We're going to try to keep this simple. Once you understand what you're seeing, though, it makes more sense. So right now, 1, 2, 3, we're on this rotation, right? The Gammas and Piccolo. And then the next rotation, that means that next turn, we're going to have, obviously, Gohan and Piccolo, because they were in first and second slot. Because Pan was in the third slot, though, she got rotated off, is what that means. So Goten and Trunks, who were off rotation, it's called, are going to be on rotation now, and we're going to put them in third slot, because, as you can see, these numbers... Anyways, now let's talk about links real quick. Let's just break this down. Let's just get this out of the way. So links are important. You have categories, which determine what teams you can be put on, essentially, right? We should probably use a little bit of Legends terms, because some people might actually understand that a little bit, you know. With categories, that literally determines what teams you could be on, like tags, literally. That's what categories are. Links, on the other hand, are in-game. They matter in-game. They're in-game buffs. So... let's see here. So Piccolo's only link that he shares with these units is Fierce Battle, right? As you can see, the only similar link that they have is Fierce Battle, so it's activating it, right? And because of that, that means that Piccolo's getting, let's see, Piccolo's getting 20% attack. That's cool, right? That's not bad, sure. That's not terrible. Better than 0 links, that's for sure. Now, let's go ahead and do this. Let's put the Gammas next to each other. That is beautiful. That is what you want to see. Almost every link, even if you're getting 4 links off, 5 links, top tier, they share 6 links. Perfect link partners, nearly. That's what you want to see. And because of that, they're getting so many buffs. Defense, attack and defense, more attack, and crit chance, more attack. And there's some really good links in the game that you really want to get off with characters. So obviously, for that reason, we're going to always want to keep these two together. So that's essentially what you want to look at with links, right? Again, this is a great team for examples as far as links go. So why would we ever keep Piccolo on? You know, at some point we might, depending on the attacks. But all in all, we want to try to keep these two together. So yeah, we're going to let everybody cook here. Gamma 1 do his thing. I always call them the opposite to what they are. I don't know why I do that. And then, yeah, I don't know if he has guaranteed crits. I can't remember. Oh, no, we built him with crits. 6 million. Let's go. Yeah, Gamma 1 is a really good character. For anyone that's wondering, as far as the team goes here, we'll get into these active skills in a bit. As far as the team goes here, Piccolo's like the best unit, one of the best units in the game right now. Gohan's not a bad unit, but he gets some hate. Pan's not terrible, but she's not the best. Gamma 1 is also like almost Piccolo level, a little bit lower. And Gamma 2's not bad at all either. He's really good. He's really good, as long as you're getting additional super attacks off. And then you have Gotenks and Trunks, who are, or I'm sorry, well, they are Gotenks, but Goten and Trunks, who are kind of an L. So yeah, so let's take a look at this, right? We have Piccolo's giant form, which we're going to save for later, and we have also Gohan's active, which we'll save for later. So what these are essentially is they're one-time activations. Special beam cannon for Gohan, and then giant form for Piccolo. So they're different things. So Gohan's is literally just one big attack. It just counts as an ultra super, but it also does extra damage as well as greatly raises attack and causes ultimate damage, and disables one of the enemy actions, whatever. It's a really strong attack. Whereas Piccolo literally will go giant form for like 2 to 3 turns, and he's invincible, and he does, like, it's very different, very OP. Now, anyways, we're gonna keep Goten and Trunks on rotation just so we can show you guys what a crappy character looks like. They have 73,000 defense. We'll even put him in mid slot just to see him take some damage, right? we're gonna really put these guys to the test here, and here's something to also look at. So the last character, 7th slot, it's always going to be the character coming on rotation. So since we're going to have a Piccolo coming on rotation, that makes sense. We can rotate off a Piccolo. That means we'll have a Piccolo next time, right? Rather than having 2 Piccolos on. I don't know. Makes sense in my mind. Obviously, might not be the best play, but for this example, it'll work good. So we're going to hang on to our actives and stuff until later in the fight. We might as well, right? Why would we activate it on such an early turn? And then we're going to... I feel like Gohan might kill here still. We're going to literally try to give Gohan, like, no ki. So hopefully Goten and Trunks can actually attack, and we can show them as an example here. And then we're gonna go ahead and give Piccolo all these key spheres. There we go. Might as well. All right, Gohan. Let's give Goten and Trunks a chance here, right? This is gonna be their only chance all game. Okay, no more. Okay, and now. Oh, there we go. Perfect. He only did 1 super. Nice. And here's Gotenks ready to fight. So let's see the damage that we put out as compared to other units. Oh wait, 2 million crit. They actually did good there. And there's your additional super. They're being our example for that. Perfect. So, as you guys can see, we're doing the same thing again. And it also crit for 2 million. There we go. And we get a KO screen, as you can see, with a special what's his name in the back there, Gotenks. But yeah, so as you guys saw there, we didn't kill with our first super attack, and I don't think it was guaranteed. I think he just had like a chance to do it, but we got the heads on the coin flip or whatever the chance was, and we performed a second super attack, which is literally just your additional super attack. You're just doing it again, right? So actually, Gotenks performed very well there. I don't know if his crits are guaranteed. Let's read his kit. Let's dive into his kit there. So he changes key spheres. Oh yeah, that's right. So this is a character in his kit where he actually gets different buffs depending on how many key spheres he gets. Not a lot of characters do that. But yeah, based off of this, it's saying he had a high chance to crit, which means it was only a 50% chance to crit, and a great chance of launching an additional. I don't remember how many key spheres we got. I wasn't paying attention. If we did get 7, though, that means we had a 70% chance, the great chance of performing an additional. So, there you go. There's your example of an additional super. And chance of critting. That was essentially with 50% and 70%, no guarantees. That was a great turn for them, not gonna lie. Anyways, oh, and then... Beautiful. So this is also something that's awesome. So having Pan rotating around, I just realized she's got the Innocence, I believe. Yeah, which is the one link that Gamma 2 does not share with Gamma 1. Right? Cold Judgment, the Innocence. But because of Pan on rotation, check it out. We have a perfect, fully linked up Gamma 2. This is peak right here. This is what you want. Not all teams are going to get max link levels, but this is an example of like the perfect team, right? They're getting every link off there with their perfect like first slaughters. If you could look at the defense here, 200k, and something to mention real quick is damage reduction. Reduced damage received by is huge, right? If you have really high defense and you can get from 30, like he can get up to 50% damage reduction. That's really good. That is really decreasing the amount of damage you take. On top of that, if you're really curious, there's something called Guard, which he does for 4 turns, which, again, if you get the intro off... Oh, no, I lied. The intro does nothing. He just guards straight up for 4 turns, which means that there's no type advantage, even if it's an AGL phase like this. This is a great example. Normally, AGL would have type advantage over the STR unit, the red unit. But because he's guarding for 4 turns, that means he doesn't take extra damage, and he has damage reduction, and he also has 200,000 defense, so he's going to take literally 0 damage in first slot here. It's going to be great. And hopefully, he'll let Gamma 2 have a chance here. If he doesn't crit, he's probably not going to do a lot of damage because of type disadvantage, but when it comes to receiving attacks, Guard is going to save him, so that's awesome. We're going to go ahead and just pop these. Might as well, you know, if I can spare it, I'll just give the X to the same type to the same character, might as well. But yeah, look at this. Because of that down arrow there, that means we're guarding, and we're taking literally no damage. Even though it's a type advantage Goku. Now, we're hitting for 10 million here. If we crit, we're definitely killing. Let's see. Oh, yeah. There we go. 7 million crit. Guys, that's a big number, okay? Just keep in mind, that is a massive number. I wanted to see Gamma 2 do some stuff there, but anyways. And yeah, from here, we kind of just get to keep cooking. We're on to God Form Goku, which means we still have blue UI and MUI. We still got a few turns. So you know what? Let's go ahead and pop Piccolo's active right now. Let's do it. So this is a giant form, right? This is something that's pretty unique to Piccolo and a few other characters. There's giant forms. There's like rage forms. There's the Goku versus Frieza. There's a unit that he just goes rage form for a turn, where it's the same concept. You can't take any damage for the turn, and I'll just show you guys. Piccolo, let's show him what giant form is. Oh my god, I love this so much. Who doesn't love Orange Piccolo? And now, we're literally invincible for 3 turns. So this can be a little confusing. This is kind of what inspired this video. I wish I remember who the chatter was. Somebody came in and said, why is there 3 Piccolos on my screen? And I said, oh boy, people really don't know what this game is if they've never played it, right? But yeah, so with giant form, he's taking over. Look at our wheel, it's all Piccolos, right? So that's just what that means. It's just all Piccolos. So we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna grab all the green key spheres here, all the tech key spheres, get all the ultras that we can, and we're just gonna let him cook. And yeah, the numbers are grayed out. As you can see, we have like a rainbow health bar. Like we can't take any damage. The numbers mean nothing. The damage we output though, this does matter. And usually in these giant forms, you're not usually. Let me take that back. Sometimes you're not doing a ton of damage. Sometimes they're kind of just good because they're defensive. But this is a newer character, so he's this is a defensive mechanic, and he's also kicking ass. He's doing fantastic. Especially if we're hitting these crits, let's see. Oh yeah, I don't think the crits are guaranteed on Piccolo. I'm pretty sure they're not. So the fact that we're getting these off is top tier. But again, even if it was like a type disadvantage phase where, you know, if we weren't critting and we weren't doing a lot of damage, it still might be worth doing because you can kind of like, once this ends, it'll reset everything. Let's see if it'll show it as an example. Oh, well, if it was the same turn, if we didn't kill there, it would have been a whole different set of attacks and stuff. But, you know, it's good for shuffling that up. All right, now let's see if see, this is a little scary. Now in this situation, we're gonna really hope that we can finish off the AGL Goku before they get attacked, because with tight disadvantage with their 76,000 defense. And like they have no chance to evade. I should probably throw that out there, so Truth would be mad if I didn't. So there's a thing in this game called evade, chance to dodge, right? Pan here has, what is it? She has medium chance to dodge, which is I think 25%, I believe, as well as 30% chance to dodge if it's just one enemy, which this is. There's some events where you'll have 3 at one time, different health bars. Anyways, that doesn't matter. The point is, Pan here, even though she has not great defense like Goten and Trunks, her chance to dodge really makes her useful. Makes her worth running on the team, potentially, you know? Even though she has a chance to get destroyed, she also has this 30 plus 25, almost 60% chance to dodge any attacks and just not take any damage. Whereas Goten and Trunks, well, they have no chance to dodge. Unless you build it into their kit, which you can, which, you know, again, if you guys are curious, if you guys drop likes on this video, if you guys show a lot of love and you show interest, maybe we can do a Let's Learn Dokkan where we dive into the numbers and all that good stuff, building characters, etc. Anyways, so our goal here is let's go ahead and make sure we KO this AGL Goku before Goten and Trunks get attacked. Oh, this is even more terrible. Check this out. We can't even get them enough ki. Oh, thank God. Oh man, so as you can see, if we go down the line here, +1, +3, +2, there's a +5, which just gets them enough ki. Oh, you know what? This is a great example of this, though. Here's a reason why Piccolo's so good. So if we're 1 ki short in this situation, because Piccolo's receiving an attack, look at them. Boom, he gave them 1 extra ki. He can give 2 ki from receiving an attack to his team. He's like one of the few units that can do that. I don't know how many other units can do that. Very unique to this Piccolo. He's one of the best in the game. If you guys ever get a chance to summon for this Piccolo, go for it. He's so top tier. And then Gohan here should do a lot of damage. Let's see. Plus an additional. I don't think Goten and Trunks are going to get a chance to attack anymore. Like I was saying, that was their 1 chance to shine, I think. Let's see. There's our additional. So here we go. Here's an example of an ultra, and then the additional is a super attack. That's something I wanted to point out. So it's a different animation, you know. If you have an ultra, your additional attack will be a super. You only ever do the ultra one time. Every additional is your super attack. Might be gibberish to some, but, you know, I'm hoping this is going to be a good mix of, like, new players are like, oh, okay, and then newer players learning are like, oh, okay, and then maybe some vets are like, haha, this is entertaining. Anyways, if you guys got this far, much love. Like and subscribe. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and, should we activate our second giant form? You know what? No. We did our giant form. We're gonna let other characters have some time to shine here. We're gonna really get to see Gamma 2 put in some work here with his type advantage and max link levels, minus the one because Pan's still on rotation. But trust me, that doesn't matter. And check it out. So we're no longer guarding, but because of our defense, because of our damage reduction, we're taking no damage whatsoever. A lot of units would have probably taken a decent number there. 50% damage reduction is crazy. It's literally cutting the damage you take in half. On top of, you know, again, his really good defense. Alright, and now Gamma 2 gets to put in work. We might even get to see a KO screen, let's see. An actual KO screen. The Go Tanks one was kind of a meme. That's kind of like the standard. Oh no, he might not KO here. Maybe, let's see. Are you going to finish him? Nope, never mind. No additionals. So, unfortunately, my Gamma 2 does not have a very good build on him, unfortunately. So, he has no additionals. He's one copy for people that don't know. So essentially, when you pull dupes of characters in this game, when you get copies of them, you get to increase their chance to additional, you get to increase their chance to evade, you get to increase their chance to crit. That's what you get to choose when you get copies of characters, you know? So since I only have one copy of my Gamma 2 here, 55%, I don't have any additional past 11. Whereas my Rainbow Gamma 1, on the other hand, has 22 additional, 16 crit. I don't know if I should have built him more towards one or the other, but he's great either way, so. Alright guys, now we get to see Gohan with his active skill. So because we're type disadvantage, because we have 800,000 attack, we also have 3 links, not bad, all in the family, Infighter, Fierce Battle. Let's see this in action. Gohan, don't let us down. For anyone that doesn't know, this is the only way to see Beast, Gohan, and Dokkan at the moment. Hopefully that changes soon.
Guess it's my turn.
What are we hitting for, Gohan? We got some good numbers here. Let's see. Don't let us down. Oh, 7 million. I'll take that. I'll take that. And then something that's really good about the Gohan is, and as you can see, by the way, because it counted as an Ultra, we raised our attack even more off of that. Now we're at 1 million attack stat. You'll love to see it. We're going to go ahead and leave Gohan in first slot. Because of his type advantage, because he does have really good defense, we're going to leave Piccolo here. And we should be able to finish this up. Now, something to mention about this event specifically, you can dodge throughout the entire thing, as I was talking about with a Pan. Oh boy. As I was talking about with Pan. You have a chance to evade or dodge throughout the entire event. But not on the MUI phase. The MUI turns off chance to dodge, and he can dodge. So let's see what happens here. Are we going to get some dodge examples? Somebody's going to dodge at some point, right? I mean, he's going to dodge something. He should. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe Gohan's just going to clean it up. Let's see. Piccolo for the dub. 8 million attack stat. Let's see what we got. That's what that number is, by the way, in the top left, the wheel. That's your attack stat. Oh, 1 million. Oh, Pan's going to get to clean it up. Look, you get to see Pan's super attack. There you go, boys. Great showcase. We got to see every super attack. You'll love to see it. And Pan to clean it up, dude. I guess MUI just didn't want to dodge. As you can see, those were Pan's numbers. Pan is a unit that she has a lot of support in her kit. She doesn't do a lot of damage, so she's kind of just rotating around, hopefully dodging a lot of attacks and buffing her team. That's kind of the point of Pan. She's a support unit. We can dive into the numbers and the less fun parts of Dokkan if you guys are curious. Again, drop a like, show your love on the video. If you guys are curious, we can definitely do like a Let's Learn Dokkan. Again, my main motivation for this whole thing was I started playing during the 7th anniversary, so I want people who are any bit of curious about this game to have some sort of an icebreaker into the game. You know what I mean? Whether or not this helps anybody, hopefully it just helps one person out there at the bare minimum. I appreciate you guys for watching and all that good stuff. Well, before we end this, the only other thing that we can do to entice you into playing this game and show you my favorite parts about it as well is to also do a little bit of summons. Am I right? So, there's 2 really good banners right now. We're going to be doing some summons on the Gohan banner. I couldn't end this without doing some summons, so we're going to do it. And this is a great time to do this. This is a really good example. So these banners are really good. You're getting some really good characters on here. You're getting the brand new Gohan who's got it's the father-son Gohan with Piccolo as well. You're able to get this Goku. It's kind of like a I think it's from like the Hachiak event. It's so crazy. A Dokkan exclusive Hachiak event. Goku and team. You have an LR Metal Cooler who's okay. This Boo's not bad. Funny pose Boo. This Janemba's actually pretty good, but we have him rainbowed, so hopefully no more copies. That was the father-son Gohan I was talking about. But you know what? Let's do this, guys. We might as well. It'd be a shame to not throw some summoning into why I love Dokkan so much, right? So hopefully it treats us well. Let's do this. Let's dive right into it. Don't let me down. This is for the video. This is for the new players. This is to either entice people or to show them the harsh realities. Let's see what happens here. We could use one more copy of Gohan. I would absolutely love that. But again, if you guys did get this far into it, thank you guys so much for vibing and being here. I do appreciate it. Alright, let's see here. So, we're going to skip through these. The rares mean nothing. SRs, they do mean nothing. This SSR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan doesn't really mean much. I'm going to be honest. Yeah, looking through these. So, you know what? This is great, actually. I'm glad we're doing this. That's actually a W. I can take a Jocko. This is actually a kind of good example. I can show you guys what you were looking for, more or less, right? Again, as I was saying, SRs are good because you can, like, I don't know, let's say there was a Xiaotu character, you could use this for his super attack. Again, let's learn Dokkan. If you guys want to see it, we'll do it next. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, he does go into a TUR. We can see his final form if we awaken him. But based off of that, that's his whole passive. All allies attack and defense plus 35. We can definitely tell based off of that this Jocko's a lot better. 100%. This Jocko's actually pretty sick. He's a good supporting unit. He's got the great chance to evade in his kit. Again, wait, is it great chance to evade? Yeah, it's great chance to evade in first slot, so you can play risky with him. He's not the best by any means, but he's kind of fun. Some buffs, debuffs for the extremes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's just all extra buffs, yeah. He's not the best unit, I promise, but he's a bigger W than that Gohan. So there's your Dokkan example of summoning. But it'd be a shame to not finish up this rotation, so let's do it up, boys. Oh, no way, what? Okay, well, these examples just got even better, guys. No way, these examples just got better. Well, as you guys can see, we're in a blue background now. Well, we're going to finish up this rotation, no question, to show you guys the example after. But the reason this is blue is because it guaranteed means one thing. It guaranteed means one thing. This is what we like to call a Goku Black Rift. Okay. Alright then. Also, this music and stuff, those animations, these are actually like special animations and stuff that are happening for the worldwide event, just so you guys know. So the animations that you guys are using at the time of this, you know, whatever, it might be different. But okay, this ended up being a massive W. That is not the Gohan we were looking for. What the heck? Yeah, so if you guys ever get the blue skies, the Goku Black Rift, it means one thing. Guaranteed new character. What the heck? Okay, let's go. Let's freaking go. I mean... And then if you guys ever get a character, any SSRs, honestly, even if you're not sure of them, even though I'm sure I don't want this Gohan or I won't awaken him, I don't know, who knows. Anyways, lock them up. Hit the lock button. Don't accidentally sell your characters. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't believe that happened. Y'all were here for it. If you're still watching, drop a like for the Gohan. I don't know. All right, I'm not upset about that. You know what? That's kind of crazy. Oh shit. That's pretty crazy. Oh my gosh. All right, well, let's finish up this rotation, boys. So yeah, as you guys saw, the skies were blue. Now they're not. Also, the pairs. Of course, when I bring up the pairs of characters that fly in, there's none. But that does kind of matter. You can kind of tell if it's going to be a W summon or not based off of that. But Rainbow Text isn't bad. It's Do or Die isn't bad, I think, right? Or this is where it ends. I always get confused. Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4? Or I mean Blue? Blue! Okay, wait, I think Blue means LR or featured unit. It's something like that. Again, these are special animations, so I don't really know them super well. What does Blue mean? Because if you get Super Saiyan 3, that means 3 SSRs. If you get Blue after that for this event, I think it means LR. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it means featured character. Oh, wait, that's actually a massive W. Dude, this recording went fantastic. This video went great. Okay. Physical Goku and Piccolo. I needed these guys. My first copy of them. There's an int version of Goku and Piccolo who aren't that good. So that is a massive W, dude. That is a massive W. And physical Trunks. Let's take a look at this guy. Let's see if we can find out how good this guy is. Oh, no. This Trunks is a little old. He's not as terrible as All Allies plus 3, right? But as you can see, he's getting the 100% attack and defense, which isn't terrible. He massively raises attack. That's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. By the way, you always want to skip to their final form here. Their SSR kits and stuff. It won't matter. You know what I mean? Not really what you want to look at. From a year 7 perspective, I know in the past it used to really matter, I think. I don't know. But wow, we got LR, Piccolo, and Goku. Okay. So this was a W. This has been a W. Let's do this. Let's finish this up and see if we can see what we can end this on. I don't even know what to say. This was crazy. Oh, and they exchange into a Piccolo. That's really cool. So they're a Goku and a Piccolo that after receiving 7 attacks in battle, or when your HP is below 50, starting from the 4th turn, you can exchange into a solo Piccolo. Nice. Guards all attacks for 1 turn. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This unit might be a bit on the older side, but he doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look terrible. Guarding for 1 turn isn't awful. Maybe we don't want to exchange him. I don't know. I have to look into them a bit more. There's a lot of reading in this game. Don't let it overwhelm you. Just have fun. For sure, just have fun and build your teams, and then just figure out who's good. You know, again, if you guys want to do a Let's Learn, let's definitely do it. I'll definitely, if I get even any bits of love on this video and any signs that you guys want to learn a little bit more with me, then we can definitely do it. Just kind of breaking down like what I look for in good characters and stuff. Like, again, hopping into them. Their leader skill is not the best leader skill. You don't really want 150s. But they're raising attack and defense by 100 and then 200% when you're above HP, 50% HP. That's crazy, dude. That's really good defense. No, this is actually not a bad unit. It's not a bad unit. We got to look into it a little bit more, and I don't want to hop into numbers at this point. But anyways, let's do this, boys. Let's finish this up. Final rotation. Maybe we can, or final summon. As you guys saw, by the way, this is a 0-stone multi. So because of this event, because of what's going on, once you do 3 summons, you get a free multi. So they do that for like anniversaries and stuff. They do that for like the worldwide. So keep that in mind. If you ever see the discounts, or not discounts, I'm sorry, but the buy 3 get 1 frees and stuff, definitely not bad. Depending on what we get here. I don't know. It's been a W so far, though, so I'm already happy. But yeah, let's see if we can give an example for units that are flying in pairs of characters in any way. Let's see. So we got Goku every time, Trunks, and Android 18. So, I mean, let's think about Dragon Ball for a second. Do Trunks and Android 18 have literally any relation whatsoever in any sense? No, they don't. Have they even talked to each other ever? Oh, wait. He almost killed her or something, right? Anyways, Android 18 and Android 18 and Trunks. I don't know if that's the pair you want to get, but it's do or die. Let's see what we can get afterwards. Okay, not even a Super Saiyan. Can we get a screen crack? We're getting the screen crack. Can we get a second one? So if you can get 2 screen cracks, I think that means LR. Either LR or featured. If you get screen cracks, 2 is the massive W for sure. Oh, man. Either way, though, we got 1 Gohan. That's huge. If you can get the newest character in 150 stones, you came out on top. And we got Tech, Krillin, and Gohan. Oh, boy. Oh, it's not the last. I thought that was a guaranteed. I thought we were already there. And Mira. I actually don't think Mira's the worst character in this game. From what I've seen. Especially because when it comes to extreme units, villains, that's what extreme units are, they're few and far between. So if you even get a slightly useful one, they're not bad. I think his absorption is really good. Oh my god. Final Form Mira. I have not seen... oh, he's from Xenoverse. I guess it's been a while since I played Xenoverse. I don't remember this form. But yeah, there it is, boys. Mira. I don't know if he's the best character, but I can tell you that these guys are definitely not. So either way, though, massive W. We got the Gohan and the Piccolo and Goku, dude. That's huge. That's huge. But yeah, let's freaking go. Definitely, like I said, drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys want to see the next level of this Let's Learn Dokkan. You know, I really wanted to separate the grind and numbers and kind of less fun parts of Dokkan from the... Are you curious about Dokkan? You wanna see what's going on with this? Do you have any interest in Dokkan? You know, I wanted to separate that. I wanted to separate the difference between numbers and Let's Learn and stuff versus, you know, just the fun of Dokkan, why I love it, the OSTs, the animations, all that good stuff, the summoning. I mean, this is not sponsored by Dokkan, I promise. But let's freaking get it, boys. Much love for everyone chilling. Yeah, much love, and take care. Later.